Ministry of Labor hosted a health walk in Region 6 earlier today in observance of Occupational Health and Safety Month 2022. More from Jalissa Hines.
The Occupational Health and Safety Department of the Ministry of Labor hosted a health walk earlier today in observance of Occupational Health and Safety Month 2022. The walk commenced at the New Amsterdam Technical Institute, proceeded along Princess Elizabeth and Esplanade Roads, and concluded at the Technical Institute. Several workers from the Ministry of Labor, the Guyana Fire Service, the Regional Health Service, and the New Amsterdam School of Nursing joined the walk with accompanying music from the Kofona Band despite the inclement weather. The theme for Occupational Health and Safety Month 2022 is Act Together to Build a Positive Safety and Health Culture. Occupational Health and Safety Officer attached to the Ministry of Labor, Mr. Darwin Bourne, disclosed these details about the event.
Well, today it's an Occupational Safety and Health Walk. This is under the theme Building a Safe Culture, a culture of prevention. Now you would see that we have the complements of the Guyana Fire Service, the New Amsterdam Nursing School. You would see we have a complements of the nursing service and so on. They showed a positive safety and health culture by coming out in the weather and braving the weather, so to make this an activity a possibility.
He went on to add,
it's a month of activities. We have officers also in the riverine areas and also in the interland region, spreading the same message that I'm spreading of a positive culture, promoting a positive culture, promoting a culture of prevention, accident prevention in the workplace setting. We had sensitization in Georgetown. We also had training. Even before this, we had done some capacity building for ourselves as officers. So when we go out there, we could be able to represent well.
Mr. Bourne then extended gratitude to the workers who joined the health walk.
I must say a heartfelt thanks to the Guyana Fire Service, the nursing service, and the New Amsterdam Nursing School for coming out and being a part of this activity. This activity is mainly to increase awareness in occupational safety and health in the region.
He also highlighted the purpose of the event.
The purpose for this here is to give a rise to safety in the region. You find that in sectors like the agricultural sector, much data is not being received from those areas. I know we get data from the sugar estates, but what about those other forms of agriculture, like persons who are doing cattle rearing, there's husbandry, what about persons doing crop farming, rice farming, use of chemicals and stuff like that.
Further, Mr. Bourne said,
one aspect I normally implore on is for you to actually report your accidents in a timely manner. If a worker loses one day from work, we should know about it in a forced schedule. When that worker is returning to work, you're supposed to have a fit to work date from the doctor, and as well we should know on a second schedule. For instance, if the person has an illness that affects them on the job but just manifested months after or even years after, you could report that on a third schedule, that is occupational disease.
He then revealed some of the responsibilities of the Occupational Health and Safety Department of the Ministry of Labor.
We are empowered by the Occupational Safety and Health Act under Section 13 to investigate any form of accidents. We are mandated to do inspections in the workplace as well as training. So we find that by safety and health is on the rise, we will come into your workplace also unannounced and also invited to help you develop a proper safety and health committee for your workplace, and that is under Section 23 of the Occupational Safety and Health Act. If it doesn't suit that criteria, we have Section 23 where you will have a representative to represent management and staff in any health and safety matters in the workplace.
Occupational Health and Safety Consultant attached to the Ministry of Labor, Ms. Gwyneth King, disclosed the statistics of accidents and fatalities in workplaces nationwide.
Okay, let us look at last year. Last year we have recorded over 300 non-fatal accidents in the workplace, and most of the accidents, those non-fatal accidents, have come from the agricultural sector, and that would be the sugar industry. In terms of fatalities, we had, I think it was 27 fatalities last year, and if we were to do a comparison with the previous year, you would find that we've had a 16% reduction in the number of fatalities. The majority of the accidents occurred in the mining sector. The fatalities occurred in the mining sector and the construction sector. In terms of the mining sector, the fatalities, they were mainly about tree fall or pit wall collapses.
Ms. King then left this advice for employers to prevent accidents and fatalities in the workplace.
Employers need to ensure that they take safety and health on board. If they do that, then they will have the safety and health committee in their work, established in their workplaces. They will also have, apart from the safety and health committees, they will also have the policy that should be communicated to all workers so that they will know that their employer is very conscious about safety and health, and the employer is doing everything or plans to do everything within their power to ensure that that the workplace there is a reduction, or if possible there are zero workplace accidents. We provide training for the Joint Workplace Safety and Health Committee members that will assist the employer in managing safety and health in the workplace.
Reporting for Channel 8 News, I am Julissa Hines.